You know, you might have heard this phrase where people say, don't borrow happiness from tomorrow. And it sounds very cool, but nobody actually knows the meaning of it. Well, let me explain. Or let me explain in my way. Now, you guys know I always talk about yin yang. I'm very big on Taoism. I always have the book over there. You guys who follow me have probably seen it many times. And the reason for that, and the reason why I always say that you should go towards the hurt and the suck and the hard. Every single opportunity that you get in life, you should make disciplines difficult. You should get up in the morning, do shit that you don't like doing. You should wake up and set tasks that are not enjoyable to do. And the reason why you should do these things is because it's very, very important to try and live and feel life in the suck. Because you can control the element better. You must have heard that phrase as well. You get to pick your poison. And the idea behind it is you're gonna drink poison, bro. You're gonna drink it. Not the one that kills you. You're gonna pick it. You're gonna feel it. It's gonna be shit. Life is gonna hit you on the wrong side of the head when you least expect it. But by going towards the suck, you at least get to pick it. You don't get to not have it. That is not the question. That is not in the question. You have to 100% have it. But at least you get to pick when you have it. Now I have this thing that's from Taoism, which is 50-50 rule. And they believe, and I believe, that everything is 50-50. Everything in life is equal. Happiness and sadness. Let's just talk about those two emotions for a second. If you are constantly chasing this feeling of happiness, which I've spoke about many times in another word, which you should never ever seek, happiness comes and it's a very fleeting feeling. It comes and goes. It's not permanent, it doesn't last. It's not actually even a real emotion. We have this idea from Hollywood that it's good. But the reality is, happiness is nothing to be pleased about. Because if you are living a happy life too often, and you are indulging in hedonistic desires too often, which are all centered around happiness. The things that you're doing on a daily basis that you think are happy and that continuously keep you happy, all you're doing is you're taking it from the future. But now if you flip that on its head, but in fact, no, let's just go with the way we're going. Let's say we're using up all our happiness, yeah? We're using up all our happiness. All of a sudden, you've used up all the happiness, and then the shit is gonna come. And when the shit comes, it comes and it's never going because there's no more happiness left at the end of it, bro. Because you ran away from the shit all your life. Let's use Millionaire Son as an example. I love the Millionaire Son example. They grow up, no hardship, no discipline. They go through life, no one tells them, Dick, you want to buy a Bugatti, 18-year-old? Go get it, bro. There's the credit card. It's landed. Nothing. Good. What discipline was involved, what hardship was involved to get something that people would never be able to achieve for the rest of their life? Zero. So the brain ticks. Happy. Zero hardship. Happy. Parties. Happy. Breakups and relationships. All successful because you're rich. Happy. You go through life, I want to buy these clothes, I want to buy those clothes, I want to go on holiday, I want to do this, I want to do that. Every single thing you're doing is tick, 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 tick. And then all of a sudden you think, but I'm not feeling good. Then you turn to drugs. Of course, cocaine, heroin, and all the rest of it. You smoke weed, you want to find yourself, you want to go to Bali for 6 months and go and, find your spiritual awakening through some yoga practice or through some yoga course where you're just shagging birds from Australia. Because that's all Bali really is. And what happens? You're just constantly trying to chase this happiness. And the tank of happiness is running out slowly. You've done zero to chase the suck and the hurt. It's there, you know it's there, but you've just put a wall up and you're just eating out your happiness life. Eventually what happens is to those people, I'm talking about the millionaire kid example here, right? Still talking about them. You can think of this as people that you know as well, but let's just use the millionaire kid example because it's very popular. He uses up the lifeline for happiness with drugs, alcohol, everything else, and women and the lot, boats, parties, then it's gone. And when that 50% of that life's gone, guess what's left? Shit. The suck, the discipline, the hardship. Maybe not financially, but he will feel hardship through other ways that we cannot even imagine. And I'll tell you why we can't even imagine it, because they used up so much of their happiness early on that the only option for them later down the line, I hate to say it, and it happens to a lot of those people. It happened to that guy recently, who is I don't really watch the bullshit show because I hate American sitcoms. Friends. One of the guys on Friends killed himself. And people are going to think this guy's trying hard to not say his name. I actually don't know his name. I'm not that cool here. I don't watch Friends. I think it's a bullshit show. I watched it once or twice 20 years ago and I thought, what is this effing garbage? Anyway, sad guy killed himself. But he was a multimillionaire and the rest of it. We know many multimillionaires that will kill themselves. Because they didn't go towards the suck. Used up all the happiness in one go. Then it's just a life of misery. And it's misery because they don't know how to control it. Then the millionaire example will use that same kid, the millionaire kid. He will find what is known as a spiritual awakening. And all that is, technically, a spiritual awakening for those guys at that particular time is, I am in the shit. I know it's shit. It's not going to get better, so I'm going to embrace the shit. Embracing the shit basically means spiritual awakening. I know life is not going to get much better than this now. They will no longer go chase women. They will no longer drink alcohol. They will no longer do drugs. They are happy to wake up in the morning and do what? Yoga for an hour. Stretching for an hour. Go to the gym. Eat natural foods. Meditate. I'm not saying this is the complete opposite of that spectrum. I know. Women, cars, and all that shit. Yoga. Very disciplined monk existence. Most of them even go celibate. Which is not a bad thing for those people because they have a very addictive personality. So they go one way or the other. So if they're banging birds every night, or they're not banging birds forever, whatever, it's fine. It's better than doing the other, and I'll tell you that now. Because that is a bottomless cesspit. There's nothing else. It goes as far down as you want it to go. And you can still be looking, thinking, there's more, bro. We're never going to hit rock bottom. We're like, oh shit, there's a couple more. You take the next step, fuck, there's a few more. But with enlightenment, there's peace, there's tranquility. And then eventually, again, millionaire example, stay with me. He enjoys the discipline. Or he remains in the hardship and thinks, you know what, this is actually not too bad. This is what life is. And then all of a sudden, if he's famous, he'll come out and say, I went to the Tibetan monks and I learned this and I learned that and I'm enlightened and all this kind of shit. And he will live that kind of lifestyle. And it's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, a great example right now would be Russell Brand. He lived the hedonistic lifestyle and now he is monk-like. Great guy, Russell Brand, though. I do like him, to be fair, yeah. Oh, I did make a video about him recently. Well, not recently, when all this shit happened. And my theory on all of it is, well, I'm not even going to say, I said it last time. But point is, Russell Brand is a great example with the millionaire kid that I was talking about. Now, I'm not a millionaire. Probably many of you guys watching are millionaires. So what do we need to do from this shit? How do we learn a lesson from this shit? We ain't going to have the opportunity to buy Lamborghinis every single day. So what the hell shall we do? The way we should do it is this. Always go towards the hardship. Always go towards the suck and the pain and the hurt. And control it. Because you can then eventually, like that guy found enlightenment later on, we can find it right now. It's very simple. You get up early. You drink water. FadiHussein.com. Get one of these. You drink your water in the morning. It's the first thing you do. I sit here, laptop, water. First thing I do. Treadmill's right there. Go for a walk. While you're walking, listen to a podcast. Listen to an audiobook. Start some learning. I have books over here. This is one of the books that I've been reading a lot. I'll tell you guys. This is the Dokudo by Miyamoto Musashi. Train your mind. It's not easy. It's not hard. It's not sometimes that it's enjoyable now, but I'm enjoying and embracing the suck and the hurt. But it's not easy to do. Then I go to the gym, and the gym for me is right over there. I've created this little world for myself because this is how I like to live, like a monk. I have a monk life existence. I go to the gym for an hour. I sit here and edit. I go through my day. Might be very boring to some, but that's what I like doing. Then for 6 months of the year, I go to Thailand. And guess what I do in Thailand? The very same thing. I wake up in the morning. I go out for a walk. No treadmill, because the weather's good over there. I go for a walk. I come home. I do my stretching. I have my breakfast outside in the cafe somewhere. While I'm doing my editing, I'll go to the gym. I'll come back from the gym. I'll eat my food. And I get on with the day's work. Go and talk to some clients, do whatever I need to do. A lot of the day is done with things that I don't enjoy doing. You might not want to finish a 8-hour shift, finishing at 5 o'clock, coming home thinking I need to go to the gym for an hour. You might not want to wake up 2 hours early to go to the gym, cook your food and do all of this shit. But you have to do it. And the reason why you have to do it is because if you embrace the suck, embrace the hurt, embrace the pain, go towards it, do your 500 press-ups a day, do every single thing that you need to do that's not easy, and most men won't be able to do it. And you just take the happiness by, okay, yeah, big deal, haha, okay, great. Then guess what? You're going to have a very fulfilled life. You're going to have a very disciplined life. You're going to have a very stoic life. Outside things aren't going to bother you. And when happiness does come in, you can embrace it. You can sit in happiness, actual happiness, with your daughter, with your son, with your wife, with whatever, and really feel what happiness is. Why? Because you went through the hardship, through discipline. You need to be disciplined. Do not use tomorrow's happiness today. That's what it means for me, and that's what it should mean for you guys. Hopefully this gave you some value. Comment down below, guys, if you want to see more videos like this. I love making videos like this, and hopefully you guys learn something as well. And I will continue making videos like this because it not only does it kind of like recap something that I learned many times, like I could have learned something a year ago, but then all of a sudden, I recap it, I hear something, I think, you know what? It's something important. It helped me in my life. I feel that it will help others. And if it helps others, then I share it with you guys. So please, if you like this kind of content, comment down below, like, and please subscribe.